What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Tiger T. I'm Tyler. Voice crack there. That's awesome. And today we're doing another death battle. We got SpongeBob versus Aquaman. This is one that actually just came out, and I don't always do the freshest, newest death battle, but we had our boy SpongeBob in it, so we had to do it. I'm even wearing uh, SpongeBob SpongeBob hoodie right now. That was a coincidence, but so you already know, before I do a death battle, I always do a prediction. I don't actually know if SpongeBob's gonna win, but this is one of those ones where I gotta rep the man. I gotta rep the good old fry cook we got on our side. I mean, if we want to discuss it just a tiny bit, it is cartoon logic. You know me, I'm a big believer of cartoon logic because I've went against cartoons before, and it hurt. you know. And we do have Aquaman. Aquaman, I believe, is one of the oldest DC characters, so I'm sure there's a bunch of nonsense with Aquaman as well. But either way, gotta go with SpongeBob. So let's see what happens.
SpongeBob SquarePants, Nickelodeon's #1 nautical nincompoop.
Aquaman, the thalassic third wheel of the Super Friends. Thalassic means ocean. It up.
The infinite ink-black depths of the seven seas are home to any number of terrifying, awe-inspiring creatures.
They're also home to these two losers. Though when it comes to cartoon characters, there's always more hidden beneath the waves. That's right, we're prioritizing the cartoons for maximum Toon Force shenanigans. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. The year was 1946. The former allies of World War II were engaged in a Cold War between
Of course, it starts with war.
East.
The United States changed history forever with the introduction of the atomic bomb.
Ah, yes.
Of unparalleled nuclear devastation.
One of their most popular test spots, the site of 23 separate detonations over the course of 12 years for a total fission yield of 42.2 megatons, was Bikini Atoll in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
The results were evil.
Oh yeah, I know what they're doing.
Perhaps something more. Deep beneath
Yeah,
the
I've.
hull, the fauna began to change.
This is more of a
Becoming sentient, forming
this is more of like a fan theory than anything else, but
Bikini Bottom organized into a monarchy under the god King Neptune. It developed a free market.
well, not a fan theory. The whole Bikini Atoll thing is real, but
Even the simplest underwater creatures became capable of complex thought, including the very first multicellular organism to be categorized as part of the animal kingdom, the sea sponge.
And one sponge in particular, the greatest among them, lives in a pineapple under the sea. Oh,
SquarePants.
no, I wanted to sing the song.
I don't know about greatest. SpongeBob may headline one of the most popular children's cartoons of all time, but he's a total dork. He's a painfully nice
He called him a
man-child
dork.
whose only ambition in life is to continue his minimum wage job as a fry cook at the Krusty Krab.
Really sounded like a Squidward there.
yeah, really sounded like a Squidward.
To be a Squidward. Sponge Robert might not have the
Sponge
flavor,
Robert.
but he's happy, and that's what matters, ain't it?
Not in Death Battle, it doesn't. SpongeBob is routinely physically incapable of even the most basic tasks, almost like anti-Toon Force. He's the biggest wimp in town, like the time he failed to lift a glass of lemonade, or the time a school.
Okay, I'll be honest, guys. I wasn't really thinking when I made my prediction. Aquaman's probably gonna win. I'm still riding with SpongeBob,
We're in versa
but
now, aren't we? Despite being a real sea creature,
but we'll
SpongeBob
see.
is more like a kitchen sponge. Absorbent and yellow and porous is he, after all. He can stretch and shapeshift his body any way he likes, duplicate himself through asexual reproduction, and absorb immense amounts of liquid. Wouldn't he always be full, though?
From an entire lagoon to, oh god, enough water to replace the moon?
Oh, and for some reason he has an insane healing factor. He survived being torn in half and vaporized.
I just love the descriptions. For some reason, he has an insane healing factor.
Out of existence. Okay, I think we're good. We can just end the rundown here.
No, I need to see how deep this rabbit hole goes. Perhaps his most mind-bending ability is his control over bubbles. No, stay with me. This is unbelievable. Like a soapy green lantern ring, his bubbles can become anything he wishes, from guided cruise missiles.
Oh, dude, what a video game.
Entire bubble society. similar effect to his magic pencil, which can draw anything he wants into existence and erase it from reality just as easily. The pencil was so powerful, SpongeBob sent it back to the surface where it belonged. But in later seasons, he still just has it for some reason.
And finished. I call him Doodle Whiz. Just like you. But I made him with a pencil.
I'm calling the police.
Even the mundane becomes godlike in SpongeBob's yellow hands, like his reef blower, which hoovered up the entirety of Earth's oceans in seconds and then exploded on top of SpongeBob all at once.
It's estimated the entire mass of Earth's oceans is about 1.5 quintillion tons. Considering all the water refilled the planet in about 1 second, that'd be a kinetic energy of over 6,000 Yoda tons.
Jesus.
Of energy to nuke Jupiter 13 times over. And SpongeBob was completely unharmed.
His hydrodynamic spatula isn't just an impromptu bladed weapon, it's also his primary instrument to create the greatest foodstuff Bikini Bottom has ever seen, the Krabby Patty.
A burger so delicious, it's basically magic. Not only is it totally addictive, SpongeBob was romantically attracted to one. It can nullify mind control, heal wounds, and even detonate.
SpongeBob has survived nukes point blank, hugged his best friend Patrick so hard their DNA fused.
So like I feel like what we're getting right now is a lot of defense. SpongeBob has insane defense, but I'm not sure that he can actually attack.
And unraveled the entire universe. He literally undid the fabric of reality in seconds. What the fuck?
What was that you were saying about anti-Toon Force?
I'm sorry. I'm not sure I've ever misjudged a character as
I was wrong.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
But again, I just don't know that he has a lot of offense. That's the thing.
Roberto, the rest of the town only saw the goofy goober on the outside. It took more than one adventure to prove himself to be a real hero. You think he ever banged that squirrel?
He's crushed players.
The note.
Won the Battle of Bikini Bottom against an army of killer robots.
God, what a game.
Fellow Nickelodeon stars Timmy Turner, Jimmy Neutron, and Dan
God, what a game, you know? What another game. I gotta play that game again.
Weakness is that he's a giant, suicidally naive idiot.
And depending on the humidity of the atmosphere around him, being out of the water can dehydrate and permanently incapacitate him.
Oh, also seasonal rot. Those first 3 seasons are pure gold, but after that, oh boy. There's this one episode called Squid Baby where Squidward gets brain damaged into a giant baby and shits himself on screen.
What are you talking about?
Right. Trials
Yeah, there are some not great episodes, I'll be honest.
Accepted himself for who he was, that he was rewarded with the greatest boon of all. Middle management.
So if nautical nonsense be something you wish, then pray to your yellow porous god for mercy, because his whimsical
God.
laughter is the last thing you'll ever hear. Aquaman, king of the 7 seas.
We've covered Arthur Curry on the show before, and he's actually secretly awesome.
That's right, Boomstick. But the version we're dealing with today is from the bargain bin cartoons from the 60s and 70s.
Now, you might assume that means this Aquaman is a total loser. Really, have you watched all those cartoons?
Remember, this is from the
Wow, the animation there was questionable.
Get ready.
Art's origin is basically the same as the Silver Age comics. Tom Curry was a humble lighthouse keeper who decided one day to fuck a fish.
He did not do that.
Hey.
Procreated with Atlanta, an Atlantean from the underwater city of Poseidonus, and from their union, Arthur Curry was born with magnificent aquatic abilities.
And he's the king of Atlantis, too.
Oh, wait, no. It says here that was introduced in the comics later. Here he's just some guy.
He's just a
with
dude.
magnificent aquatic abilities and a giant mutant seahorse that neighs just like a land horse.
This Aquaman comes from a time when everybody who's anybody had their own secret cave with assorted gadgets. He's got an underwater jet ski, a net, octopus ink, a water pistol, and a
Got him.
portable heat ray to blast right through solid ice. Not exactly mind-blowing, but, you know, I'm sure we're ramping up.
We sure are. Aquaman's hybrid human Atlantean biology grants him superhuman strength and the ability to breathe underwater indefinitely
sweet.
and withstand the crushing depths of the ocean floor.
The pressure at the bottom of the Mariana Trench is 16,000 pounds per square inch. That's like being stepped on by 100 elephants. Which is a lot. I guess.
Aquaman is
That is a
also
lot.
an incredible swimmer, able to travel from Florida to Maine in under an hour. That's almost twice the speed of sound. He can create
Wow.
waterfalls and whirlpools out of thin water, and fittingly, water-based attacks are completely ineffective against him. And of course, you can't forget his aquatic telepathy.
He can talk to fish, and he can even control people's minds and give them seizures, right?
Oh, actually, that second part is also just from the comics. Cartoon Aquaman can talk to fish.
Cool.
which is
Sweet.
awesome. His telepathy can reach several miles, summon hundreds of sea creatures at once, and works on anything from microscopic organisms to alien life. As long as it's aquatic alien life, of course.
But he can still mind control them, right?
Kind of. He can free them from mind control and even influence their emotional state to some degree, but besides that, there have been times when sea creatures have just ignored his commands outright.
Nah.
Wiz, I'm gonna be straight with you. You haven't said anything remotely mind-blowing yet. Does this Aquaman actually suck?
Hold your seahorses. Aquaman's exploits were so world-renowned, he banded together with Earth's mightiest heroes to form a team capable of defending the planet, nay, the universe, from any threat. The Super Friends.
Nice.
Super Friends.
Great
They're
name.
like the dime store knockoff version of the Justice League.
What? No. You've got heavy hitters like Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman.
Keep going.
Yes, yes.
Green Lantern,
Uh-huh.
Apache Chief, Samurai, Black Vulcan, the Wonder Twins, and their pet monkey Gleek.
Wiz, stop. You're embarrassing.
No, wait, his best direct strength feat was when he, moved some trash. About 50 metric tons of it.
The jokes write themselves, huh? Fun fact, Aquaman once enrolled in an American college under the name Mr. Waterman.
Cool.
So we're working with a
Genius.
IQ here, huh?
Okay, so he's lame, and arguably completely lame. I was convinced I'd find some crazy, insane Popeye punching out the animator feat somewhere, but no! He sucks!
He sucks.
Actually sucks! His best feat is literally garbage.
I'll take over from here, Wiz. Aquaman is a bit of a joke, sure, but he's not completely useless. He's dodged laser beams, defeated a living Titanic by luring it into an iceberg, seriously, and beaten this water elemental Undyne, who looks like a gorilla for some reason, by summoning seagulls to pelt her with clamshells. He once even outswam this
Is that
pterodactyl
what?
monster, Rokan, who flew from the edge of
That's
the
just a
galaxy
That's just a dragon.
in about 15 seconds.
Wait, really? Okay, now we're talking. That'd be over 55 billion times the speed of light, and Aquaman's swimming clearly outmatched that. It doesn't matter if it looks lame.
55 billion times the speed of light?
Kick your ass, person that's watching at home, so that's something.
Well, not if he's on dry land. If he's out of the water for even 1 hour, he dies.
He dies.
Fine. Person watching at home, just hide for a bit, grab some lunch, and then stomp on his corpse.
But is raw power really what makes someone a hero, or is it the drive to help others, to be of service, to
I mean, in a
sacrifice?
death
That's
battle,
what
though,
matters to me.
you know.
I'd say Aquaman's got as much of that as there are drops of water in the ocean.
What was that?
Die.
What was that for him?
Yeah.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Mint Mobile.
Dude, Mint Mobile.
Years of fine print contracts and getting ripped off by
Don't you love Mint
wireless
Mobile?
providers. If we've
I actually use Mint Mobile. Mint Mobile was pretty good.
mintmobile.com/deathbattle.
It's pretty good.
The combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibility. One possibility.
So are they like literally just telling us SpongeBob's about to win, or are they throwing us off and they're like, oh, Aquaman's gonna definitely lose and then he wins? I definitely thought Aquaman was gonna win this.
Wait a second, you're not Mermaid Man.
The name's Aquaman, evildoer.
Evildoer? I'm a hero.
I saved this city. There's only one real hero here, fiend, and he's a super friend.
You see, sir, I'm a sea sponge, phylum porifera, and you can't just...
Hey, that's not cool. This man's a child. I mean, he's like 40, but he's a child.
Waterman.
It's Aquaman.
Sterility.
Of course. He's a sea creature. And as the king of the seas, he's mine to command.
I like the idea that like the explosion didn't hurt him. It was just like the force like knocked the wind out of him.
Let him have it, chums.
Yo, Aquaman is really yo, SpongeBob really giving him that work. If SpongeBob wins this, it's gonna be the dumbest death battle we've ever had.
Need water. Powers fading. Is there nothing I could do? My man. I see it now.
There's just like, oh yeah, multiverse, yeah.
And out of all of them, I'm the lamest fucking one!
I have to use the like dolphin thing.
A joke. I'm no superhero.
People used to say the same kind of things about me. Goofball, wingnut, knucklehead McSpazitron.
They're doing the movie.
I get back up and say 2 words. I'm ready.
May the best hero win.
Oh, now it really begins. Aquaman lost his confidence there.
What?
Davy Jones' locker. Did you see that? Oh, other side of the.
I'll prove it to you. I'll be a real superhero.
Hasn't SpongeBob survived like a nuke before?
Don't cry, Sponge. Just be super.
Yo, Aquaman killed himself. Yo, I'm really like, oh my god. He was not number 1, my boy.
What is it with ridiculously OP nautical-themed cartoon characters on this show, Wiz?
This was an incredibly close fight. Gotcha! Obviously, Aquaman didn't have a snowball's chance in hell in defeating this little spongy bastich.
Where do we even start? With his bubbles and magic pencils, SpongeBob could basically do anything he wanted. There was no way Aquaman wouldn't get totally overwhelmed, especially with his much more limited arsenal. I can't think of a more lopsided matchup than someone whose main attack is throwing water against a sentient sea sponge.
Aquaman's only potential option was his telepathy, but as we've covered, it's far less powerful than his comic counterpart. There's no reason to believe SpongeBob wouldn't just ignore Arthur's commands.
Even if it was straight up mind control, SpongeBob's Krabby Patties straight up cancel mind control.
And really,
That is true,
nothing
yeah.
could overcome Bob's utterly broken regeneration.
The little yellow dude has survived being completely disintegrated into dust and even erased from reality. All Aquaman can do is punch kind of hard, and even that's basically useless against Bob's squishy body.
Maybe Aquaman could have found a way to dehydrate SpongeBob enough to keep him permanently incapacitated, like when he and Patrick were trapped in Shell City.
But that would require the fight to take place out of the water.
Yeah, which Aquaman can't do.
Aquaman up way harder than it does SpongeBob. And it also require the fight doesn't instantly end up with SpongeBob karate chopping Aquaman at 10 shit zillion times the speed of light, splattering his atoms against Saturn. Cause yeah, remember when SpongeBob unraveled the universe? Considering the
No, I'm sorry, I need to do this one. This is fucking insane. Compared to SpongeBob's size, the string's width is about 192 micrometers. We can use that to find the volume of, say, 1 meter of string, and compare that to the volume of the entire observable universe. Considering it took SpongeBob about 5 seconds, he would have had to be pulling at 8.2 times 10 to the 78th power times faster than light.
That's as many times faster than light as there are atoms in the universe.
This is the fastest calculable speed feat in our show's history. And it belongs to SpongeBob. SpongeBob SquarePants.
Hell yeah, it does,
Do
dude.
you think he could take on comic book Aquaman?
Have you been listening to anything I've been saying?
Good point. Because let's not forget,
Of course I didn't forget.
that string feat also destroyed the entire universe. And stuff like that is actually consistent.
SpongeBob is literally aware of the fourth wall and has rewritten the plot of his own story as he's living it. Screw the pencil or the bubbles. He can just will
I
whatever he
love that
wants.
SpongeBob is the most
From his
OP
imagination,
character
he's a
Death
god,
Battle has ever had.
Spongy god of death.
And that's why he beats Goku.
At least
Hell
he
yeah.
finally got to be a real hero. And at the end of the day, that's what matters.
Yeah, sure, whatever, pal. He's dead. Too bad for the King of the Seas. That sure was one sweet victory.
Nice.
The winner is SpongeBob SquarePants, our god.
Our god.
Thank you for watching. Stay tuned.
Oh man, dude, I love it. Cause you know, if you don't know, love SpongeBob. SpongeBob's favorite show of all time, favorite cartoon, and the fact that, I mean, you know, he did kind of face the wackest version of Iron Man, but even with the feats, like they said at the end, like even like the cool Iron Man. Did I say Iron Man? Aquaman. Even the cool Aquaman, he still would have destroyed. You know, like it's so funny. It's so stupid. But yeah, that was great. Let me know what you thought of that death battle. Let me know what other stuff you want me to watch. And until next time, watch more cartoons.